Tamara. It's Friday. You know what that means. We're gonna make some really cute nails. You gotta wait to see. I know I probably say this all the time, but this set, you're gonna wanna stick around for this one because I hand sculpted all of these. Every nail has a hand sculpted charm on them, and they're all like very Y2K summer, like I could just eat these. They look like gummies. They're amazing. I made a little mistakey and I did a poll and had you guys answer if you wanted me to do like a croquet Y2K inspired set. Like 60 of you said yes. This is obviously not that. I tried, I hated them, so we're gonna redo that another week. But you guys are gonna love this. We're gonna make a really cute set together, so grab a drink, grab a snack, get comfy, because we're gonna make some cute shit. Hi guys, we're back. Haven't seen you in a couple days. How's it going? Good, I hope. Happy Friday. So we're using some of my new products, those Clody flakes. Gorgeous, the Clody jellies. What else was new? Kind of new, the Croissant jelly clays. Lots of good stuff. These jellies from Clody, did you watch my haul on Wednesday? I'm sure you did. Then you would have seen these are my new favorite nail product, or do I want to say that? They're my new favorite gel, like 100% for sure, especially jelly. Like I've never had, this shirt's driving me nuts. The color, too big. I don't know why they do this. Anyways, these jellies are stunning. They are like so bright, but like, it's hard to explain. I was trying to explain it in the other video, what I mean when I say like, I know a lot of jellies are more like, they've made like neon jellies, but these are like true, like, I just can't even describe it. They're just like like a pop of true color in a jelly. Like it's just like the green is like green. It's not like neon green. It's like a bright, true green jelly, and it's so pretty. And the turquoise, oh my God. I've been wanting a turquoise jelly for a while, and now I have one. All right, so it's been a minute since I encapsulated some chunky glitters, like truly encapsulated them. And that was like, I was obsessed with doing this for quite a while, and I've just kind of like been doing other things. So I figured we'd do it today. I love encapsulating things. It makes me so happy. Like the outcome is just always so good. So good. It takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it. You know what I mean? So I basically just threw all these different stars on there. Well, first I used the Nails by Dev rubber base coat just because I had it and it's like really thick. A lot of the times I'll use like a builder gel, the Izami builder gel, whatever like really thick gel, clear gel that you have, use that. I put that on and then didn't cure it, and then I put all the stars like into that wet, thick gel, cured it, and then I'm using my Jinbei thick gel to encapsulate that. And I love that stuff because it's non-wipe, so you don't have to worry about wiping it off before you file. It's great. And it's super shiny. I love that stuff to top coat. I need more. I'm almost out, and I should have ordered some from the sale. I just realized. I believe they sell it at Zillabo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. So I filed these babies, and oh, it took a minute. I used my e-file first to like get all the bulk of it down, because you're just going to end up with like a wonky, like, you know. So I use my e-file, and then I shape it up a little bit, get the shape back in with my file, and then I buff. And then we're good. So now we're just going to do some Y2K like French tips. I always just think of like that era when it's just like a white French tip. I don't know why. I know, like, I don't know. There's been white tips throughout history, but I just love a good white tip on a Y2K set. So this little trick I actually just learned, believe it or not, from Ball Pit. I like came across one of her shorts, and she was doing this like tea thing, and I'm like, bro, salute to you, because that's genius. You literally just like draw. Have you guys seen this? I'm sure you probably have. Maybe not all of you. But you just take like, you draw straight up from the bottom, right in the middle, to like right where you would want your French tip to like end or start, whatever. And then you draw a T on top of that. And then from the base of that line at the bottom that you started, you go up and you just aim for where the T ends on both sides. Boop. And then you end where you want to end on the top. And then you just kind of fill it in. Oh my God. Boy, did that make things easier and so much faster. Genius. Genius. I don't know if she made that up. I doubt it, but whoever did, smarty pants. Okay, now we're taking the Daily Charm Milk Bath, one of my like OG faves. It's just a jelly white. And I just wanted to kind of put like a milky glaze over top, since we encapsulated all those glitters and they're like a neon set. That's what I've been doing with a lot of my resin, my nail stands and stuff, is like I'll do them and then I'll put like a really thin like milky glaze, because I always glaze the top. I'll put a like a jelly white in with that, so it's like, it just looks like. All right, we are using the Croissant-Neri jelly clays. I love these. I think they're amazing. And then also the Yogo Silky Beam and the Yogo Milk Jam. And then I think I grabbed the Cat's Me Clear, just because I wanted it clear, you know. So we're going to use all these goodies to do our 3D charms. I love this set. You know me, I love a 3D nail. I'm obsessed. I love the products. I love doing it. It is fun. And I know it's probably very intimidating when you see like, especially on like Instagram, when it's like a shorter video and people are whipping out these like amazing, like tiny little 3D charms. It's intimidating. I always was like, there is no way I can do that shit. And I still can't. Like, that's the things that some of these girlies are doing, and boys, are wild. But the more you practice and the more you get used to like the products that you're using, it gets so much easier. You just need to give yourself some time and not be in a rush. That's what I would say. And the right tools and the right products. There's stickier clays and there's non-stickier clays. You want the non-sticky ones, obviously, because you don't want like, it's so annoying when you have a sticky clay, especially when it's like warm out and it's sticking to your gloves. It's a mess. I've had to like throw gloves away, start over. It's so annoying. Also, the brush from Croissant-Neri and the little tool set. Holy hell. I think I'm going to order a couple more of those brushes, to be honest, because that brush makes things so much easier. It's like the perfect shape. You've seen me whenever I do 3D nails, I always use a brush to like smooth things out, shape it. I dip it in alcohol, dab it off on a paper towel, shape it up. This brush is like perfection for that. It's so good. Ugh. And the tools, very, very handy. I have had tools like that from, I've mentioned this before. I can't remember if they came with like the Sissy clays or if I got them. I'm pretty sure they did. but I think that these are better. They're a little bit softer, I think, and a little bit longer and a little bit thinner. So you can kind of like really get in there. I think she did really, 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 really good. If you haven't tried the clays, the tools, like all of it, I highly recommend. I think they're amazing. The clays are not sticky. Obviously, I've said this before, that like if it's really warm outside and your hands are really hot, any of this stuff can end up getting sticky. But another little trick would be, like, I always have a little thing of alcohol there to clean my brushes and to get my brush wet with alcohol and all that good stuff. So I'll dip my gloved fingers in the alcohol and just get some alcohol on there. Obviously it dries eventually, but it gives you a little bit of time to like work with it and it doesn't stick to your fingers. So if you don't have these exact products, don't fret. Not all of us have it, you know? So you can use, if you don't have clays at all, but say you happen to have an embo gel or embo powder, use that. If you have gels and embo powder, you can make all of this shit yourself. And embo powders are usually in a huge thing. I heard somebody say that they were using, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to remember it right now. Baking powder? Nope. Shit. It's like right on the tip of my tongue. Cornstarch. They were using cornstarch, and that makes sense to me because literally embo powder feels and looks exactly like cornstarch. It very well could be cornstarch. I don't know. But so if you have cornstarch, mix that in. Embo powders and all that, you just mix in with any gel polish that you have to the consistency that you want. More powder, thicker the consistency you're gonna get. So just mix it up and then you can make all the 3D stuff you want. Or if you don't want to invest in like some more expensive clays, hop on, there's nothing wrong with hopping on Amazon or Temu. All those places. Just grab some cheap ones and play around with them for a little while. Then you'll know if you even like doing it. Maybe you hate it. Who knows? You don't know yet. So just do whatever you gotta do, you know? We're just here to have fun. Nails are fun. They're my happy place, along with TJ Maxx and Home Goods. Oh, I have some things that I got at TJ Maxx and Home Goods that I might show you guys. I've already put some of them away. Do you see in the background? Right there. I got a new tiger picture. He's blowing bubble gum and he's wearing a gold chain. Perfect. And he's in a neon pink acrylic frame. That was what drew me in to begin with, because that other picture is... She's enclosed in a neon, like corally pink frame. So it's just match, you know? We are painting Miss Hello Kitty's face. I put a star glitter like right above her eye, because why not? I don't remember if I mentioned that I mixed in the Clody Flakes in with those, the clays that I was using, so that when we top coat it, it's going to be like so iridescent-y and so pretty. Painting her whiskers always gives me a little stress. They never come out as thin as I want, but they were close enough. They look pretty good. And then we put her little cheeks on with a pigment powder from Bonnie B. The like pink and red. I just mixed them together and just used a tiny little brush to like put her little cheekies. And now we're doing her bow. I did turquoise because I thought it would go cute with the like purpley pink jelly that is on the nail. I love how all of these nails turned out. Spoiler, but I really love how she turned out. I think this whole set turned out way better than I thought. Honestly, I was really frustrated because I had you guys vote. I mentioned in the beginning of the video. I hate when I do this to myself. I had you guys vote. I like put all these pictures up from Croquet, her like Y2K glittery like aesthetic nails. And like 60 of you voted and were like, yes. And now I failed you, but I hope this makes up for it and you love this set even more. They're sitting right over there. Maybe I'll go grab them. I hate them. Hate, hate, hate. Hate, hate, hate. Loathe entirely. I hate when that happens. It's so frustrating, especially when you spend all day on a set only to fucking hate them. Like literally, there's like one nail that's like, it's okay, I could live with it. The rest of them, no, I don't like them at all. And they took me so long. So there's that. So I will be trying again because my whole thing with that was like, I really wanted to use that, what's it called? The Yogurt Nails, a Ballerina 2, like glittery collection that was like perfect for that whole little aesthetic that we had going on there. So that was a little disappointing, but I got to try my new Clody jellies, so I'm good with that. All right, now we're on to the blue nail, and we're gonna look at these flakes. Look at that. They are so pretty. Do you guys have flakes? Do you like them? Like, you can go wrong. Like some brands I've tried and they're just, if they have like a white base to them instead of clear, I don't like it. It does not pop as well. It's not as like iridescent and pretty. Like Daily Charm makes really, really, really good ones just like these. And these are amazing. They're like crystal clear, but they have like the most beautiful, like shifty iridescent, all these colors. Like, oh, I just want to eat them. They're so pretty. So I am using, I think the peach color, if I can see. Yeah, I think I'm using the peach color for a bow. We're gonna make a big bow on this one, right at the top of the French. So I'm using the peach shade and I'm mixing in those flakes with that. And then I took the pink flamingo shade and I'm mixing in some of the flakes with that. I'm gonna make the middle of the bow pink. And the sides of the bow, peach. Do you remember what we call the middle of the bow? Who remembers? If you remember, pause the video here and leave a comment and just say it. Don't explain why you're saying it, just leave it there. Starts with a T, ends with a T, rhymes with faint. Because we put 2 balls on our bow and they meet in the middle, right at the taint of the bow. If you've been here, you know, okay? You guys, I am really, I think I did mention this in a video before. I am dying to go get, I have basically a time capsule of like collector's makeup from like a few years ago when makeup was like the rage. And it was like, we're buying all the palettes that come out. There was like limited edition collector's things left and right. And it was my problem then. Now it's nails, along with skincare, but nails. And that time it was makeup. And when we moved into a smaller space, I sadly had to package up my whole little display of products. So they're in, I don't remember if it's just one big bin or 2, but they've been packed away in our storage unit for literally over 3 years. It was 3 years in November. So like 3.5 years. My poor little babies have been packed away all by themselves, and I really want to go get them out and do like a makeup collection time capsule video. Would you want to see? Would that be fun? I think it would be so fun. Look at the bow. So I ended up putting like 3 of the little tiny stars in the middle of the bow, because why not? Couldn't resist, so I took 3 of the little silver ones and put them in there. All of the, I believe, yeah, all the glitters that I showed in my little palette that I had picked out for this set, I order from a brand called Larissi, I believe is how you say it, L-R-I-S-Y, and Lord be with me if you want glitter. So much, like you can't even imagine. You couldn't even see all of it. She has so much to choose from, and like, it's all so pretty. Like all the glitter that I use in my resin stands, for the most part, is from her. You can get like a bag, or you can get like a big old jar of it. Like I love her glitters, and that's where all those stars were from, I believe, except for the little pastel like outline ones. I got those on Etsy, I think. But if you ever want like glitters, she has like really, really tiny little stars, like a lot of I've seen on like a couple of the Korean nail supply websites. I ordered some from Clody. They exploded in my package, but I ordered those because I hadn't seen like pastel ones on the Larissi site. Otherwise I wouldn't have, because I think those ones are a little bit smaller, to be honest. But the ones that I have from Larissi are very small. So just go check them out if you're looking for like glitter. I decant them. I keep them in all their bags and everything to use in my resin stuff. And then I decant them in those little round containers. I've showed them before on here that you like pop up all the little, you can fit like 10 different glitters in there. I just have like a whole row of them in there. Easy to get to. All right. What are we making now? Oh, cinnamon roll. I had never made him before, so I was a little nervous, but I think he turned out pretty good. I think he turned out really good. I think he's really cute. But yeah, okay, so and we're using the Yogo milk jam, and I mixed it with a little bit of the clear, I believe. I wasn't paying attention. I think I did. I think I mixed a little bit. I think that's why I had the clear out. Am I making that up? I'm pretty sure I did. You saw. You can rewind if you want. I believe I mixed I'm pretty sure. I mixed the milk jam with a little bit of clear to get it like a little bit of a clear, milky, jelly look. And then, of course, I put some of those flakes in there. And then for his ears, I just used the milk jam. Honestly, this was so easy to do. It was surprising. Like, I think one of the tricks that I've learned, too, is to measure out your things before you start putting it all together, like you've seen me do with the bows and all of it so far. Like the bow, I measured out the little balls. I measured those out first, so I knew I had the same size balls. And then now with his ears, I measured out the ears first, so I knew that I was using the same amount. So they were the same size, and I didn't have to like put one on and then hope I was getting the right amount and go to the other side like that. That will make your life harder. So measure things out beforehand. Just a little tip from me to you. So now we're going to make his bow. I keep calling him a him. Are they all girls? Cinnamon Roll, Kuromi. I know Hello Kitty is my melody. I assume that it's a girl, because she's wearing a bow. I don't know. I'm not trying to get myself in any hot water here with... I'm going to leave this alone. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. Boy, girl, cinnamon roll. Very cute. And we're making a bow for him or her. out of the pink flamingo color. I love that pink flamingo color. It is such a pretty, like, hot jelly pink. I love them. Again, if you have not tried her clays, I do think that she might sell them separately. I might be making that up. I think she does, but maybe it's just the... She also sells opaque clays, and it could just be those ones. I'm not sure. You have to go check. I link all this stuff. I spend all the time to link all the products that I'm using in the description. So use those links if you want to go find this stuff. And I have a code for her so you guys can save money. Code is DEVIL10. It's the same everywhere. Might as well use it. Save yourself some money, 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 money. All right, now we're going to put the cheekers just like we did on the last one. And sorry, got distracted. I forgot what I was going to say, apparently. Oh, I matte top coated his or her face prior, because if you just left it like shiny like it was the pigment, might not work. All right, now we're going to paint the little face. These little tiny brushes from Tenchi, and I don't think she sells them anymore. I wish I could find another brand that sells such good brushes and at like such a, like it was, I think it's like a pack of like 6, and they're like either long or like, I think this is the shortest one. There might even be one shorter one. They get very, very, very short, and they're all so thin. It just, oh, I love them so much, and I don't think she sells them anymore. I'm trying to think of like who else? I need to find another brand that actually is selling their brushes still so I can recommend them to you babes. But yeah, the makeup thing. Would that be fun? It's literally like a time capsule at this point, right? Like, it's been like 3.5 years. I don't even remember. Like, I remember a couple things that are in there. Other than that, I really have no idea. I cannot remember. I had like the, Melt Cosmetics. They were releasing like these big, like their PR sets that they would send out to like beauty influencers. They were selling those. They had like drawers in them. And their 420 collection, I ordered like 2 of them, I think. Because this is how crazy it was. It was like things were selling out, that people were buying this shit for like a lot of money. So I ordered 2. Sold one of them. But I'm pretty sure I still have... I have to. I'd be really upset with myself if I didn't. I have to have it still. I still have that whole thing. There's all kinds of stuff that would be in there. I just know the reason I haven't grabbed it yet is because I am almost positive it is at the very back of the storage unit. And the storage unit is like top to bottom stacked full of stuff. So I might bring you guys with me and film me trying to like climb through the storage cave. I don't even know what all is in there anymore. Like, it's been so long. All right, now we're using this pretty purple color. I think it's called Lavender. Yep, Lavender. I love this color also. It is so pretty. So pretty. It would be cool if she came out with like pastel versions of all of these now, because nobody has came out with a pastel version of the jelly clays yet. They've all been like kind of bright, like jelly colors. So like, could you imagine pastel jelly clays? I would buy them in a second. They'd be so pretty. So we're mixing more of those Clody flakes in. We are making another bow, but we're making a different kind of bow this time. We're making one of the bows that you do the 2 loopy loopies and the longer loopy D's on the bottom. So how's your guys' week going? It's freaking Friday again, you guys. I say this every week. It like blows my mind. I always feel like I was just sitting here last week saying, the week has gone by so fast, and now here we are again. The summer's just going to be over before we know it. I just know it, and I'm so sad already. Like my birthday is gonna be here in a month and 3 days, right? A month and 2 days. I think it's the 11th. That's crazy. That's nuts. Why does everything go so fast when you get old? I feel like time is just like flying on by. My birthday's on August 13th, by the way, if you didn't do the math. If you're curious. I'm a Leo. Meow. The best sign that there is, in my opinion, I mean, a lion. It's the best. I didn't make the rules. I didn't give myself the lion. Sorry to everybody else. This smells so good. I didn't know that Lush, they have like these little, they're like bath melts, and they have like the sleepy scent, a butter scent. Oh, so good. And then another one. I have the sleepy one and the butter one, and they're like these things like this, and they're like flat little things, and you can break off, there's like cubes in them, so you can like break off a little cube. I always thought they're just for the bath because they like melt. They're like oils and butters, so you like throw it in there and it's like a bath oil butter experience. I always thought they were just for the bath. Obviously they're for melt, like warmer thingies. I had no idea. So when we were there the other weekend, I bought the sleepy one and the butter one, and I've been having the butter one going in my studio, and it is stupendous. I love it. It smells so good. Love it. I should probably just bring the sleepy one home. I don't think I have another wax warmer thingy at the house, so I've never liked those. I just haven't really found that they I don't know, some wax scents kind of smell for a little while, but I just never found that they work as well as a candle, you know? I love this bow. So again, I think I use the pink flamingo on the middle of the bow. And then we put stars in that again. 3 little stars. I always do 3. I have a thing with 3s. I think I'm honestly a little bit OCD. Like I always have to pick the 3rd one of something, like grocery carts. If they're lined up, I will get the 3rd one every time. I'm a mess. I know. All right, so now we are using, I think this is a peach color again, from Chrysania, Neri. And we are mixing it with a little bit of that clear color from Cat's Me. She didn't come out with a clear. I guess she just didn't really feel like she needed to. She may have separately. I know she came out with a white like on its own. I don't think that there's a clear though. So I have clears from all over. I'm sure you guys do too. But I just grabbed one from Cat's Me. So I mixed the peach color from her in with that to make it a little bit lighter. And then I mixed more of those flakes in, and we are making a little bear. I honestly I couldn't figure out what I wanted to make for this nail. I really wanted to make Kuromi, but I did not have the faith in myself, and this was like the last nail at this point. I've been here for hours and hours and hours and hours. I was hungry, and I'm like, I don't know if I can take on that task at the moment. I have never sculpted Kuromi, and it just looks difficult. The pointy ears, the little balls, the face, like I know I could do it. I just need the time and not the stress of like I'm hungry and I want to get home at this point, you know? So we just made a really cute bear, an iridescent bear. I'm like obsessed with putting these flakes in these jelly clays. I think it just adds such a good, like, just a pop. You know? And we like a good pop in these parts. So again, I matted the face And now I'm putting the cheeks on with the pigment powder again. This is the first time I've used the Bonnie B pigment powders, and I think that they're good. I have all the, or like 3 out of the 4, I think, of the Function of X pigment palettes, and they're honestly like exactly, I think they're exactly the same. So now we're doing his little face. This wasn't hard, but this part always like stresses me out because it's so small. And the lines, I just want them to be so skinny, and they're just so hard. But I think it turned out pretty good. I think for his ears, I just used clear instead of mixing it with the peach. I just used the clear and mixed it with the flakes. Look at them, you guys. What do you think? I think they're so cute. So I couldn't end it there. We had to add some more. So I wanted to do like a little collage of stickers on the French tip. So I did that. I used some of those new stickers that I got at Zillabo during their sale. They're so cute. They're literal Y2K stickers, so I had to use those. And then I grabbed these iridescent flowers and some of my silver like little spikes, and we're just gonna use those as well. And then those little loopy things are, if you know by now, you should. When I pierce my nails, I put those little hoopy things around the hole, so it just looks finished. So now I'm just top coating the entire shebang with that Gin B thick gel. That shit is so good. I honestly hadn't been using it as a top coat for quite a while now. I've been using just the Izemi resin top coat, which is still really good. But now I think I like this even better as a top coat. Like, it is so shiny, and that Izemi one is very, very shiny. But this one is like, I'm obsessed with it. It's nice and thick, and it's non-wipe, so that makes things so much easier. So, I don't even think I mentioned that I did pierce these. I just did it off camera because I've done it on camera multiple times. So I just pierced a few holes, and then I just wanted to add like some like Y2K-esque like ball piercings, some little dice piercings. You guys, what do we think? I didn't show you the stuff I got from TJ Maxx. I'll show you later. You'll see. It's not all that. It's not like a ton of stuff. It was a few things. I love these so, 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 so much. Like, look at the Hello Kitty with her little star and her iridescent face. I'm like stoked. I'm stoked. Which one is your favorite? Please tell me. Oh, I hope you guys have a good weekend. I love you so much. And I'll see you guys next week on Wednesday. As per usual. Please tell me what your favorite nail is. I need to know. I think mine is probably the Hello Kitty. I'm pretty sure mine's the Hello Kitty, I think. She's just, all the colors together, the turquoise with that pinky like purple, and then her iridescent face. All right, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you know when I post. And I'll see you guys next week. I love ya!